fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Bearcats leading Graham 8-0 here in the regular season finale from Boyce Cox Field. Again, we're happy to be back after a rain delay. Cats were unable to add any more runs after the rain started pouring. It came a good downpour, covered the field, and took a little bit of time to get everything back into playing condition, but everything pretty well handled. Got to sponge it up behind home. And
had to do about everything you had to do.
They got it all done, though, and we're back at it. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the 6-10 G-Men, who are looking for their fourth Southwest District victory of the year. Trailing 8-0. Cameron Allen will step in. Struck out looking his last time up. He'll face Jordan Dixon. Jordan has 4 strikeouts and a walk to this point. He's allowed no hits. Allen takes the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. Dixon picking up right where he left off. The 0-1 skirts the dirt. Good pick by Mouse, and it's 1-1. Really cooled everything off, too, when the rain fell. Still humid, but not as bad. Here's a little line drive. It's going to die in front of Davidson. He slips when he comes up with it, but still able to get the pass, throw off, that is.
That's going to be a tough place to make a play.
Yeah, and he was slipping and sliding there, but able to keep it under control. 4-3, Cam Allen grounds out, and Davidson just able to keep everything under control. Now he's trying to dig out the dirt in between the cleats. That's the worst thing about being out in that clay and letting it all mix in. And I always remember that was the hardest part about being a pitcher. It seems like the mound would always get wet, but here it looks like the mound's held up pretty well.
They covered it up, and that helped a lot. I mean, if I was Dixon right now, it'd be a mess.
But you know how it is. You kind of stomp a hole in the ground on your plant foot, and it just gets messy. But luckily they did get that out there, and it's just dark around the edges where the rain seeped through. But right there in between first and second, that's a mud hole that they've tried their best to cover. 0-1. This one pops straight up on the infield, and it's going to Davidson there. He'll come in on the dirt, dancing around now back into the outfield. He makes the grab as he leaned back to make the catch for out number 2. A pop out from Miller, and he's retired.
That's tough. I mean, after making the play where he slipped, I mean, it's hard.
You could tell he was worried there about his footing and had to take a step back onto the grass there to make the grab. Now Cole Klein, who struck out swinging his last time up, will come to the plate.
You definitely think about it.
Yeah, it gets in your head a bit as Haas plays up. This one's a fastball in on the hands, 1-0. Again, the Cats playing for a Southwest District championship, regular season championship today, if they can hold off Graham. This one lined over the head of Griffith and into left center field. Lathrop trying to cut it off, and he'll get to it and hold it to a single. Good range there shown by Jamie Lathrop in the bright orange cleats out in dead center to cut that thing off and hold him to a single.
Great play by Jamie, just taking a great line to it, getting around it like you're supposed to, like any outfielder's supposed to. You're supposed to come back around on the break, and he did just that to cut it off. And anybody else, I mean, that would have been 2 bases, and great job by him to hold it off.
Just a pitch that hung out over the plate, and Klein ready and delivers the first hit of the afternoon for the G-Man. As Klein's on at first, Lewis holding him on, and a fastball knee-high, strike 1 to Oster, who grounded out to Davidson his last time up. Davidson has recorded both outs this inning for the Cats over there at second. Here's a pitch, fastball away and a check swing, but it was called strike anyway, and 0-2. Another good pitch there by Dixon. Post delay, he's coming out and still firing it in there. Definitely don't want to dig too deep.
He seems super smooth right now, and he's kind of quick pitching.
Another breaking ball froze him for strike 3. Knee high, that was perfect for Dixon to get his 5th strikeout of the afternoon. Graham gets 1 hit in the inning, their first of the ball game. No runs on it, though. No errors and 1 left on as we head to the top of the 5th. Cats lead it 8-0 here on the Bearcat Radio Network.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. Go to readyvirginia.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by Ready Virginia, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Thanks for listening to tonight's game on Bearcat Radio. Remember that after the final whistle, all games are available for replay at Spreaker.com/Bearcat Radio.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama that you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
I want to thank my mommy for loving me so much,
for taking me to the doctor when I broke my foot,
for leaving me alone when I wanted to be alone.
And now, as a grown-up, I'm thankful for being able to take care of you, my dear mom, for taking you to your therapies, for understanding that sometimes you simply want to be alone.
Roles change without us noticing. That's why AARP gives you the information to provide even better care for your loved one.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio. We do have a pitching change, but before that, let's go to this day in baseball history with
Folks,
Mark Hart.
we got a couple of your favorite historians' fun facts for the day. In 1893, held scoreless for the first 9 innings. Both Brooklyn and the Boston Beaneaters score 3 runs in the ninth to send the game into extras. Boston's Billy Nash hits the ball over the left field fence in the bottom of the ninth, but he stays on third base to quote-unquote bother the pitcher. So you had the game won. Another one that we have for you today. In 1981, Pittsburgh's Jim Bibby gave up a leadoff single to Terry Harper of the Atlanta Braves and then retired the next 27 batters for a 5-0 one-hitter. Bibby also had 2 doubles that game as well for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
You're always dialing us up, aren't you? That's a good one, Mark. Thank you.
27 in a row. 1 leadoff hit is it. Kind of a bummer.
It really is.
What do you think about the guy hitting the walk-off home run and staying on third base?
It's kind of savage, isn't it?
What if they lost?
Terms, but
you have 2 outs?
He didn't care. he
didn't really care.
Obviously didn't
They have
care.
lights? They didn't have lights back then. What do you do?
He waited it out, I guess. I've never heard of such a thing. But you always find some odd things on that website. I like that. That's what
I'm
most
here
fun
for.
of those odd ones. So the new pitcher, Jalen Wheeler, out on the mound. He'll face Malumba to open it up. Malumba, a chopper towards third, fielded by Klein, and the throw brings the first baseman off the bag, and at first base on the error is Malumba. Good play by Klein to come down with that ball. It was going over his head, but then a errant throw just to the right of the bag.
Yeah,
the first
and it's
baseman
hard
had
to
come
read.
off.
Hard to read the grass in the situation after such rain. I mean, it's going to be a lot moister to
Yeah, you wouldn't
really.
have thought you got a hop like that after the rain we had early. It came a little downpour there for about 10 minutes, and then since then it's been all preparation getting the field back. That's how bad it was. Fastball high, good fastball there from Wheeler, but it's 1-0 to Jamie Lathrop. Lathrop 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored, also an RBI to his credit. Line
Good
drive
stroke.
into left, a base hit for Lathrop, and he's on. Runners first and second. Malumba over there at the bag at second base.
Great day by Jamie today so far. Was that 2 for 2 or 2 for 3?
2 for 2. And Jamie on the year is going to raise that average up a little bit today, hitting .244.
Right fielder number 1, Bobby Medley.
So now Bobby Medley will grab a bat, and he'll have a chance to tack on a few. Bobby's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. So a productive day, but it's not helping the average any. And the pitch missed high, 1-0. Jalen Wheeler was the right fielder before the inning. He's come in to pitch here. He's throwing strikes. They've put the ball in play twice, an error and a single, and there's a called strike.
And he's doing his part. He's letting them hit the ball, and from what you've seen at a lot of these grand pitchers today, something a lot of them haven't done, except for Spencer, his first 3 innings, and pulled him to kind of save him, I guess, for Marion later on this week.
And this one misses outside, 2-1 to Medley. Yeah, Spencer had a good start. You know, he struck out 3 in the first inning. Gave up a run, though, in the first, thanks to a single and a couple of errant pitches. It went to the backstop. This one lined high in the air towards right. Coming over is Wimmer, and he'll make the grab for out number 1 of the inning. But tagging up, going from second to third, is John Malumba. So a good sacrifice there by Medley. Moves Malumba to third base.
Great play by Malumba there to really recognize where the ball was going and how he could advance on the throw there.
Now Dixon, pitcher this afternoon, coming to the plate. Single and a run scored in the first, reached on a fielder's choice in the second, then had a 2 RBI single in the fourth.
So do you take Jamie Lathrop to second base here? I mean, the clay's going to slow you down a lot.
Runners on the corners. First pitch missed inside, 1-0. I don't know what to see. You've got to get the wheels going early. It's really about the first couple of steps when you're in the clay like you are out there, and it's going to stick into your cleats. He's not going here as the pitch misses up and away.
Yeah, I don't think you do it. There's a lot of risk.
2-0, and especially since you're up 8-0. You get him in a scoring position, though. You got the 10th run in scoring position. So
yeah,
we'll
but
see.
you do have, I mean, the top of your lineup up right now, so nothing really to chance.
That misses low, ball 3. Now do you try to get in the pitcher's head a little bit?
No. I mean, you got a higher chance of getting a free base anyway. Gosh, Dylan, just trying to make storylines. I get it.
That's our life, isn't it? That one inside, called strike. That was in on the hands, but Dixon's used to getting that call on the mound. He gets it called when he's at the plate here, and it's 3-1.
And Dixon started to step out of the box a little early, kind of opened up the strike zone a little bit, and not really what you wanted to see.
Jamie goes. This one's popped towards right, and he'll have to come back, and it is slick right there between first and second as the catch is made, but whenever he caught it, Wimmer circled back around and just held on to the ball, and it was an easy tag up for Malumba with no throw, and the Cats lead 9-0. Dixon with a sac fly RBI.
Yeah, Michael Bradley at the plate now.
That's now 3 RBIs for Dixon on the afternoon, as now Bradley will hit for Griffith.
Not really hurting his batting average either with that sacrifice. Just the OBP a little bit.
Piecing it together, though, getting another run for the Cats.
Doing his part.
9-0. They lead it.
Hitter number 3, Michael Bradley.
Just one hit this inning. The inning started on an error, and that's who scored, John Malumba. Lathrop singled, and since then we've had back-to-back sac flies. Now Lathrop gone. He slipped coming out, but he's trying to beat it, and he's able to slide in just ahead as the throw was low. Allen was able to knock it down.
Big game for Jordan Dixon right now, too. I mean, he's had 2 runs of his own and accounted for 3 RBIs, and then done a great job on the hill, only giving up 1 hit this far.
Yeah, and with 5 strikeouts in 4 innings. Wheeler comes set. The pitch misses outside, 2-0. Michael Bradley at the plate getting a shot here to hit. Got to think that he could possibly be put in at short, too, when they come out defensively the next half inning. So we have time called. Pointing down the line is the umpire. Ball got away down there in the bullpen area. Graham's.
No, nobody's protecting the pitcher. They got to have somebody out there.
That, too. Graham couldn't have too many left. They only have 3 on the bench. The 12-man roster. Virginia High, not that many more either, just 13. Runner at second, Jamie Lathrop. He would be the 10th run if the Cats can get him across. They would only be 3 outs away from getting a win this afternoon. But 2 outs in the inning as that one misses low. Now 3-0 to Bradley.
Be patient
On deck,
Bradley.
Justin Lewis. Anderson in the hole. Bradley steps back into the batter's box. Wheeler from the stretch fires. The 3-0 misses high, ball 4. Runners first and second with 2 down. First walk issued by Wheeler. He's allowed 1 walk, 1 hit. The lone run came on an error this inning. Cats have scored a run in every inning to this point. Need 2 here if they want to end it early, if they want to have a chance to end it early.
No, not nothing.
Or just 1, yeah.
But 1 is the loneliest number.
I meant 2 in this inning. They've already got 1.
Okay.
But you're right.
Yeah,
you're right, and I'm right. Number. We're both right.
It's the first.
Usually you were very adversarial. As from the stretch, Wheeler. Lathrop gets a great jump. The footing a little easier there between second